Parents and teachers, I am Mr. Chu. I am here to give you a video on how to install a nice software package on a computer. Computers are really good at all kinds of stuff, but one thing they were originally made for was computing. And this one package is called NumPy. NumPy and SciPy are these two packages I'm teaching you how to install. The reason I want to record this is, one, it's a requirement for a class, and two, it's a good way to remember how to install it. So we'll have 3 people installing it. We'll check how it goes. We'll even run a little test of how the package works. But the great thing about these packages is, one, if you don't have a graphing calculator, it'll show you how these charts draw out and stuff. The other, well, there's another one too. You can do little cool sine cosine functions and get answers quick out of quizzes. It's the software, the Python package is already built in on most Mac computers. And the last thing is for teachers or people who have to include little charts of functions, like math functions and stuff, in their documents. This thing has, you can just save a file. You can just draw it up, chart it up, and then save it as a file and include it in your drawing. So we'll do some of that later. Let's get started, okay?
So your first step is to find the terminal program. With that, you use the search tool up in the upper right hand corner of your Mac. It'll type in terminal. It'll show you where the terminal program is. Double click that thing and you've got it. Then you go use a browser to get in. Here's us looking at the terminal program. Next shot is the Python version. If you've got 2.7.1, you got to update it. And here's all the software images to go get. Some are over at SourceForge. They write a lot of good code, and some are at python.org. Next screen is actually the browser looking at the listing of all the code you can bring down. This version is SciPy. The next one will be NumPy. You can see all the different versions. You click through that NumPy and you can get different versions. Make sure it matches. Make sure your version matches Intel, PowerPC, 32-bit, 64-bit. And then you'll get the installer. You'll double click a DMG image. You'll see that on the right over here where it says DMG, and then it'll turn into that NumPy hard drive. So here's some testing we'll do. We've got this program, and that'll draw a sine wave. You see the sine wave here. And then the next program will draw a spiral. And they're pretty straightforward. You just run them and they'll just work. Thanks. Bye.